from my perspective, it looked like the black people were seriously abusing the white people. Of course, the white people might have been bad in the first place. I'm not exactly sure. Like I said, there was Jimmy Carter and Richard Nixon, and they were very bad. So, like I say, I'm not exactly sure. Like I said, I did own the Black Star group, or Black Star. You know, it's Lucifer Star. So, Lucifer White Star, Lucifer Black Star, Lucifer, and it's Lucifer with an S. So, LS, shipping. Like I said, I later on, I'd buy the Union Company or own the Union Company, Pacific Union or something like that. Like I let other people name things, but basically it's still my people, still my trains, still my planet, still my country. Like a bunch of people were trying to shift the look or the what's it called of things, and I was, I mean, anyway, though, it gets all confusing and everything else, but that doesn't mean that was just going to, and that's also why the First World War, Second World War, and all these other things. Because, well, I mean, I always built tanks and built aircraft and stuff like that. And I was also doing some bomb research and some other stuff, so that was all my fault. Didn't think I would have to use it or need it. And apparently it was misused or abused or something like that. I'm not exactly sure. Like there was a lot of stuff that I didn't know about, that I didn't sanction. So, like I said, I mean, there's Admiral Rodney trying to take over the SS Rodney or whatever. Like I said, the ships that you know as the Nelson class, I think they might have changed it to Nelson because Rodney kept on trying to say, like Rodney was like, they made me president. They made me Admiral Rodney. And it's like, anyway, that was a good way to die. I don't know. Like I mean, I don't know what Rodney was thinking. And then later on, Rodney was saying, "I taught you everything you know. How could you be this great inventor? I invented it, don't you know?" And it's like, Rodney, shut the fuck up. You're not Lucifer Star. You're not Lucifer. You're not Lucifer Star. I never possessed your body. You had nothing to do with me. And that's where you get Rick Bush going, well, we could lock him up in a padded cell or something. It's like, so a lot of stuff. But I mean, of course, he's a lot better than Mr. I'll never die, I'll never grow old, the truth will never be known, which was Jimmy Carter or something like that. So, like I say, the Earth was having problems, to say the least. And a lot of people are like, ugh. And then of course you have the existential existence. And like I said, apparently one of the existential existence people went off to another planet or somehow got off to another planet. A funny story, actually. Like I said, there's this existential existence person or this one person that basically went off to another planet. And like I said, apparently he got around one of the queens. So, and apparently he got a girl pregnant and stuffed her onto a ship and then was taking her for her water value off to one of the queens or something like that. Like I said, some of my queens, some of my other life forms, they're just to be around them is very addictive. But apparently, so one of the existential existence people got around one of my queens, and like I said, once you get around one of the queens, you become addicted to them. Or at least they were pretty impressive. Like I said, basically exoskeletons or basically my other life forms that were able to adapt themselves and change themselves. Anyway, I don't really know. Like I said, I just viewed this and I was like, oh wow. Oh wow. Seriously, you got her pregnant and you're stealing her back and you're going to change her back into water because water's valuable out there in the universe. Anyway, I don't know. He was highly addicted to some woman or something like that, and basically so he lured a girl onto a spaceship and was taking her back to his home planet or something like that for her water value. And I don't know, like I was like, what the fuck? Anyway, I don't really know exactly when this was or where this was or if this happened or if this was, we were trying to stop. Like I said, we were trying to clean up a lot of things. Anyway, I think he was one of the existential motherfuckers. Basic existential existence. Or something like that. Like I said, there's all these people that, like I said, normal drugs like methamphetamine, ecstasy, and LSD and all that other stuff, they don't really affect you like that. But like I said, some of the other life forms out there, they can get inside your brain and make you fall completely, totally, madly in love with them. And it's very bad. Like I said, I told people, I said, don't get near my queens. They're addictive. Anyway. So I'm the only one that could actually get around the queens and actually not be affected by them. So I'm their creator. Anyway, I don't really know. And I think someone was going to do something about the queens or something like that to make them a little bit less effective. Anyway, though, it's a long time ago. There was a lot of things like JFK, Richard Nixon, a bunch of people were messing around with basically way too much technology. And I said that's one of the reasons why I screamed and yelled and said, you don't deserve anything more complicated than a toaster! Because because some people were seriously abusing technology and causing a real nightmare upon the existence of the other life forms in the universe. Like I said, I am Lucifer Star, the creator of the human race and other life form types, and everything I did was very careful and very manageable, and basically, like I said, creating a whole galaxies and spacing the life forms apart and telling my life forms, now don't leave, you stay there, these people stay here, and blah 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 blah. So everyone can get along in space. So there's no conflict, there's no problems. But apparently, at some point in time, or somehow, some people wandered and got in contact with some of the other ones. Like I said, I'm not exactly sure. It was a long time ago, and I was like, whoa, that's not good. So I kind of laughed, though. I did laugh just a little bit, because it's like, wow. Because this girl's like, I thought you loved me. I thought you loved me. And he's like, babe, I just wanted you for the water. I was like, well, that's love for you. Anyway, I was having some people deal with him. So, anyway, I was just like, this is what happens when I take a vacation, isn't it? Anyway, yeah, apparently I was dead or gone or out of existence for a minute. So there's all this stuff, like chaos, like existence was turning into a nightmare. Anyway, something had to be done. So, anyway. There's a lot of other stuff that was happening. It was bad. It was really bad. So, anyway. Children. Anyway, that's why I basically, I'm more, steam trains, steam locomotives, that kind of thing, America. Deciding, leading, all that stuff. And apparently wrangling some people by the ear. Anyway, I think we got it cleaned up, though. I hope. Anyway, there's a lot of stuff that and meanwhile, humanity on Earth is like, la, 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 la. It's like, so seriously, they don't know. Anyway. Like I said, being Lucifer Star, LS. Because, it's basically my work name. My work name is Lucifer Star, LS. But at home, I'm Brian Briley. So like I say, when I'm at work, I was Lucifer Star. Yep. Leader of Blue Star, Black Star, Green Star, whatever star. All stars, basically. Except for Rockstar. I don't know, what the fuck is that about? Probably some existential motherfuckers. People with money. Like I said, I invented the financial system. I invented the communist system. And you're just wandering around, doing whatever you want, or whatever you can get away with, Zachary Bill Gates. Like I said, these people turned out to be more of a danger to their friends and to the people around them and to themselves than anything else. As there's quite a bit of technology in this universe. So anyway, including Mr. I'll never die, I'll never grow old, the truth will never be known. Starring Jimmy Carter, who also did a bit part as Cast Out Lucifer, or something like that. So he was a very busy man. It's very, very busy, almost as busy as I was, or my people were. So anyway, some religious motherfucker. Piece of shit. Anyway, like I said, everybody else is like, I don't believe it. It's like, believe it. It was a nightmare. I said, you know what? I'm not even talking to the stupid people. I'm not even talking to the people that are only 34 or 12 years old or whatever years old. I'm talking to the older people and the people who actually give a fuck about their universe and the world around them. It's like, look, this is the way it is. You know, basically Congress is shit. You might as well just call them the fornicator club. That's all they've been doing. Run around, tax money. Basically, your fake presidents, you're basically Jimmy Carter, Richard Nixon, and John McCain were just running around into other countries, having sex with women, pretending to be rich, killing people, and using my military as basically, they would do a bunch of bad stuff and then they would expect the military to defend them. They were shit people, And like I said, all this led to wars or confusion and all that other stuff, as they're just fucking with people. Pretty much. And that's not to mention the other people, the existential existence motherfuckers who are fucking with people digitally. Or by doing this, by doing that. It's just... like most people said, Brian, if you just want to take a gun and just start shooting people, we won't blame you. Because I know exactly who to kill. Because those people, and most of those people have killed a lot of people, like Zachary, Bill Gates. He's killed at least 2 or 3 women. Probably more. And then, of course, there's John McCain, who made rape films when he was 20. And then, like I said, which one do you want to pick? Ronald Reagan, he really didn't do all that much. All he did was he was a scrapper. He used to fight a lot, get in a lot of fights with people. Probably because, a lot of them used to fight a lot. It's like, whatever. Ronald Reagan didn't seem to do anything wrong. And if anything, he stood up to the rest of them. Basically, in fact, I think he was the one that actually did stand up. He was one of the ones that I might have actually gone up against some of them. John McCain was trying to pretend like he was the one who, whatever. It's like, no. He was Mr. Speedo Rape You. And doing the commando raids in his red Speedos. Wandering around like he owned the place. He was von Braun. There's pictures of John McCain when he was 20 going just took steroids, got buff, and then he was von Braun. Pathetic. That's your leader. And then when he got to about 30 or 40, he used to wear guns underneath his armpits. And he was shooting back John McCain. Anyway, yeah, real epic. Anyway, and all this is considered national security, top secret. I don't know what's national security, top secret about it personally. What, their leaders are fornicating shitheads? The Chinese did some stuff too, but not so much. And the Chinese were honorable. I was really trying to promote the honorable society in China. So you better have acted better. Anyway, I don't know. Von Braun, I don't know. AKA John McCain. Mostly until he started shooting people in the back or shooting people. I don't know. Like I said, you can do your own research on these pieces of shit that are floating around the world. If you want. But they were not good people. They were people that stole tax money, that took tax money, that did whatever they wanted, and they, misused basically resources coming from Germany and basically misused the American resources, trying to pretend like they were actually doing something when they weren't. So they're basically just running around shooting people, and mostly just shooting and killing Chinese or Japanese, as I guess they figured there were too many of them, or enough of them that they could just kill as many as they wanted. I don't know. Basically, with John McCain, that was mostly going against China.